Am I live? Thank you, Stream Elements. I am live. I got my answer then. But I wonder, is YouTube working this time? Because the last few times I've tried to do it, it didn't work. Huh? Let me take a look at my lives. No, I don't. Wait. No game right now. It is saying the wrong game. But of course, it can't be perfect. It can never be perfect. Alright. Now to put in the games that I'm supposedly going to be spinning for, because once again, we got 3 results because I was indecisive and wanted to vote again. I also wanted to give people a chance to, like choose kind of what the content is. It might not be every time. I'll be doing different things, seeing what works. I'm still a new streamer, so I wanted to at least try something, see what sticks. Well, hello, man. Nice to see you. So these are the choices. We have time, stranger again. Digimon World 3. I'm a little biased. I'm kind of hoping World 3 pops up. You know what I mean? Spinning Wii. Yeah, you love gambling. I believe the other one was Star Sand Island. I almost thought the shiny hunting would win again. Sin, my mod and friend, also wanted shiny hunting because it's probably something really satisfying to see me here for 3 hours not getting a shiny, and then probably near the end when I end the stream, it'll probably pop up like, and I'll be like, no. Okay, well, let me double check. The other game was, oh, Time Stranger wasn't on here today. It is shiny hunting. I'll just put shiny hunting, and you could just assume that it's Pokemon, even though there's some games that copied that feel. And then the other one was Star Sand Island, surprisingly. Plus, 1.0 of Star Sand was released, and I'll have to double check what's in it, but multiplayer exists now. So if at any point somebody pops in as a viewer and they want to join it, I can let them into my world. That'd be kind of interesting, but I really doubt any of my viewers are going to have the game. So, all right, I'm going to sit a little longer, just so I don't know. I don't know how many people are going to be joining today, but like in general, I just like to give it a little bit of time. Because a lot of the embeds and like online things, like when someone sees me going live in Twitch and they show like a thumbnail, like an example of what I'm streaming, the longer I hold it on like a screen, the more likely it would be the thing they see to click on. And if they see the wheel, they'd be like, oh, this again. And then they can join in for it and not miss it, hopefully. But I won't be too long. It still gives me some chances to check on. Oh, right. I also want to do. I have another one. Gamer that shiny hunting. Okay. So I'll have this one ready too, just in case that one wins. Perfect. I love this site. It's called wheelofnames.com. It's probably the most prominent content creator choice. Yeah. Also, disregard that goal thing up there. I probably won't keep it. I'm just trying to see if I can find a comfortable place to put some of that stuff. So at least people have an idea, like I'm super tiny, like feel free to follow, but like This is what you're expecting, a very small group. Okay. So, okay. I think we might be ready for the spinny spin, right? What is that? Oh, I see. I'm just checking some integrations that I had set up for my stream, some things I haven't seen. But I'm going to double check again because I think it says I'm live on YouTube. Hi to you too, City Fun. Yeah, it should. Okay, my live. So this is stupid. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but when I set up the key for streaming for YouTube live and stuff like that, like in OBS, I have a plugin that you can like put in the I don't know if you can call it an API key, but the stream key. You put it in there, and then like it connects to the server. But I swear, every time I have to do it, like every time I have to do it again, because if I go to click the stream button in OBS, the next stream I do, it doesn't show it live. I don't know what it is. I have to like refresh it every time, and that just seems really annoying. But I might be doing something wrong. Besides, like that plugin had been reinstalled a couple of times, and OBS had crashed a few times. So. Whatever. Okay, it's time to spin. I've held off long enough. You all ready to spin the wheel? I have a biased answer, Sen. I'm hoping I get Digimon World 3, but I'm going to respect the result, okay? 3, 2, 1, go! This wheel's not weighted. It wasn't my fault. I am more than certain that Wifey is disappointed. Right, babe?
No, because I told you I wanted to watch more World 3.
I mean, yeah. For fun, even though I'm not going to be shiny hunting, do you want to see what it would have ended up as? Because that'd be kind of fun to see. Oh, that would be actually a really fun shiny hunt. I think I would probably try to go for Pumpkaboo if I did it.
Are you?
What? I like Pumpkaboo. I don't want to do it for any other reason. Okay. Let's. We're about to do some World 3. Wheel, go away. I have it open already. I think. I was about to say, did it crash when I was AFK? This is gonna be very upset. Squirt gun? Why? You want to get me? I'm not finishing that sentence.
What? No, you mean what?
Sweetheart, you're being picked up. I thought I turned off the mic sync. Talk again?
I'm wet.
Oh my god. That makes it seem like I... why is it paused? Okay. Part of me was hoping that I would be able to play this again because I... Just like with... Oh my god, hold on. I have another game open and I won't say what it was. Thank goodness I don't have any full screen game view open. Just trust me, I would be canceled immediately if this game was on stream. 1 second. Save.
I can tell you guys is today.
To be a little somewhat specific, I was streaming an 18+ game in the DreamyMisa server. So if you join the server, you can always see stuff like that happening.
Today's video, we're going to be playing Auto Shell 2.
When did Moist Critical get here?
Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
No, sweetie, you're making Misa say it.
Hey, Charlie.
I also have ramen on the desk that I should probably eat, but like I was pressed for time because I also showered and I was gonna make ramen and I also went to the bathroom and stuff and like I had just gotten off work like an hour ago and the time went by so fast. I don't know if other people feel this way, but I like couldn't wait to start streaming today. So also I wanna see if I can zoom in on myself a little bit more. I have to figure out how to do that with this one because I'm currently using VC Face, which is a really nice stable one, and as you could tell, I'm not freaking the heck out. Because I did something with Warudo. It was a really good program, and I did something really stupid, I'm pretty sure. I also have a hotkey that, like, if I want to reset my, like, location. Sorry, some behind the scenes. I wonder if the illusion is ruined. I might as well just pin my Discord as well. Not like anyone cares.
Thank you, Charlie.
Expires after never. So if people see the videos, they can always still join. Oh, I should have been putting that as the role this whole time. Generating link. Yeah. Generating, yeah.
Yeah, Charlie.
Okay. Join the. I should have this already, huh? Misa server for updates, schedules, announcements, and game voting. Ah, that should be a good description, right? Boop. And a boop. I think that's a good way to put it. We're doing it live. It's all improv. Alright, so what was I doing last? I watched my own stream and I don't remember the progress. I don't think I beat the tamer person. I was supposed to. The tamer person is at that one place. So I think the first thing I should probably do is get to at least level 5, maybe 6. Okay. And for those of you that are not part of the DreamyMisa Discord server, I just want to let you know on Thursday I'm doing a collab with a friend of mine. So if you want something slightly different, him and I are going to be playing Donkey Kong Country 3. So we'll be playing that together, probably dying and stuff. If you're coming here for like me raging and like going nuts and stuff, I don't know if that'll happen. I'm not too expressive unless I'm just really, really angry. Sweetie, do I get angry?
Yeah.
Do I shout?
Yeah.
No, I'm perfect.
You throw things.
I don't throw things. Don't let her lie. I'd say leveling to 6 or 7 isn't a bad idea. Well, thank you for affirming. Is that the
6, 7.
Please tell me, Mana, that was not your intention. Are you two working together?
Gotta run it back. We got a bunch of 6s and 7s out here.
I swear, I really need to figure out this microphone picking up what Sheshi says because it almost looks like I'm saying it. I do not condone anything that does not sound like my voice. Oh, Mana's playing innocent. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I did save recently, so let's take a look how powerful this place is. I think it's the place I'm thinking of. I have to say, the music in this game is just so charming. It's regardless of like the gameplay and stuff like that, I really love the music. It's simple, but like very catchy, really good. Oh, this is not the place I thought I was at. Uh-oh. Hold on, I gotta do something. Not this again! No, I have nightmares. I have nightmares, please. I should try. I should probably run. I should probably run. I should probably run. I edited the video, like shorts and stuff like that, and it was like 480 something damage, I think. So this will not be a good. No! Okay, how much lower is it now that I've trained slightly? Wow. Cool. I somewhat survived. I Digimon survive. I shouldn't be here. I should not be here. I should not be here. Just in case, I'm gonna be a smart Misa today. I'm gonna sort. I'm gonna put Bearmon in front. Sir Kuma. Why does that menu seem dark for me, but not for the stream? Weird. So the one with the most health at any time is probably going to be the lead whenever that pops up again. Just so they're not killed before I can run. I don't think I needed it then. Also, I'm a little proud of myself. I finally finished a YouTube video, a properly edited YouTube video. Not expertly, I'm awful and haven't edited much videos since my old heydays back in 2011, so like, anything on and off is just going to be really garbage, and I never actually fully learned. But if anyone didn't feel like watching the entirety of the Time Stranger VOD of me just constantly leveling the whole time, I cut just about all of that out and kind of made fun of it instead. So it's just a lot of story, a lot of small jokes, and just me messing with my team. So I'm just proud of myself because I've been sitting there not editing my videos for like weeks, you know? Just die! And like, you know, I focus on just showing up to the stream, making it fun. And then if I can get some clips and shorts out of it for YouTube and stuff like that, like I'll just throw the shorts up, like 15, 30-second clips. And it adds visibility. I get some okay subscriptions on YouTube. I don't get follows on Twitch, but like, as long as people are enjoying me, that's a funny way to put it. Yeah, I get enjoyed by groups of people. I'm not clipping that later, and I don't think you should clip that. I don't need that line out there. There's an item up there. This feels very Mario RPG right now. How am I supposed to get up there? What does battle mean to us? What the hell are you going on about, old man? Oh, I haven't had any of my coffee. Woodmon? This is possibly easy. Fun. That is almost room temperature. That works for me because I like iced coffee. But the middle ground just... What's that?
Room temperature it is.
I don't like you. Okay, this is barely an attack, but... Nope. Ah! That might take a little finesse. That's a different animation than World 2. Yeah, Woodmon is not necessarily a heavy hitter. They're basically a nature-type Digimon with... I believe they focus status effects, but I'm not 100%. It really just depends on the game. Is Woodmon not in Time Stranger?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
I kind of want it. It's a really weird Digimon, like a champion virus and all that, but like... I kind of like it. It's very Halloween. I don't know what it is, but there's like very unique type of Digimon that I wish I would give more of a light to, because I see it a lot in World 2, and I haven't seen it since, and I don't know how prominent it is in the other games. Vegimon's the one I don't like that much, thanks to Next Order. Actually, more or less the World 2 as well. Sure wish I had a map. Found it. Right. It was that. Something I cannot utilize. I have a recent subscriber on YouTube that has a really fun name. I won't repeat it, but like, I'm enjoying looking at it. It's fun. Speak of the devil and they shall arrive. Vegiemon is slightly more of an attacker than Woodmon, I believe. But I still might be able to survive a hit. Wow, that is a bold color in this game. Can I filter? Can I make this like more vibrant or fun? Oh yeah, I'm pretty... Judging by the a little less than I assumed. I was about to say, judging by the bar being less than half as opposed to Widmon, I would assume this is more of a DPS focused mon, but... Hey, do you think when people in Jamaica say hey mon, they are referring to like Digimon and they're not actually talking to you? I hope that's not racist. That's not racist.
The trolls aren't allowed to do that too.
It's just a terminology, but Digimon reminds me of those plastic rubber finger puppets that you would get from toys. That sounds so... Oh, wait, that kind of sounds familiar. I used to get a lot of weird toys from those. My brother used to get those homies. I think they were called homies, and they were a bunch of like little gangsters that you'd like collect and stuff. Meanwhile, I don't know how many people you know do this. I used to get the stickers and then throw the stickers away. I kept the little cardboards that they came in, and I drew them into trading cards. That's what I used to get from those machines. I used to get 2 trading cards for like 25 cents by getting stickers. Well, it was probably 50 cents, so like $1 or 2 or something. But like those little cardboards, like you can get from pizza places or like grocery stores, and like I didn't care about the sticker much. And I'm like giving it to my friends. I'm like, here, you can have the sticker. They're like, really? Thanks. And I'm like, I'm gonna go draw some trading cards on these cardboards. I'm a weird little shit, I swear. Where am I going? Where does this take me? Fun fact, I also still have some of those cards left over. I actually did keep some of them, but I had like almost a deck and I was designing my own card game. What should I do? I have a date right now. It's more fun playing games with everyone. Have the date in the video game. That's what I've done. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just spend the day together in the video game and problem solved. And if they don't like that idea, then they're not really meant for you, are they? You meet your partner by doing the things you love, not to increase the chances. That's always what I've noticed. Like, there's a lot of people that will go to specific places in public just to like find like particular partners and whatnot. But like when I was always asked for advice, there was a dude at Walmart when I used to work there that always asked for advice on you know, like girls and stuff like that. I was just like, wow, you're actually asking me. Like, it's surprising because not everyone knows that I would have a good answer. but he also kind of didn't want to ask because the girl I was dating at the time, and she's not exactly the best person. So like, yeah. So he was asking like, you know, how to find women or like how to pick up women and stuff like that. And obviously, that's not a good question to ask sometimes because, long story short, that dude's not. I wouldn't say not okay, but like, he was a bit of a red flag in some cases. And I think he's fine now. But he was asking me for advice, and I usually gave him the answer like, well, there's a lot of people that will go to a bar or like some place.
Somebody once told me.
Babe, like a place that you would see typically that people would go to pick someone up, like a club or like whatever. And yes, you can find some people, and sometimes you get some good gotcha, like a random chance of find somebody that clicks with you. And sure, you might actually enjoy the randomness of it and just meeting people that vibe and stuff like that. But if you like that place, it makes it a lot easier. But if you go to like a bar when you don't normally go to them, but you're just doing it to pick someone up, you're picking someone up that most likely goes there because they like to go there, and then you're not going to be as compatible because that's not a place you normally like to go to. But then they realize that you're a gamer and you like to go online all the time, and then they're just like, no, you're a bit of a loser. I prefer people that like to go to bars. I thought you were, and it just seems like a lie. But if you were to go to places that you kind of vibe with, or like you want to vibe with, like just something that attunes to you a little bit more, you can find some more people that are like you, I guess. I'm not a genius, I'm just saying what makes sense to me. I don't know. Also, has anyone seen Chibidoki's like recent model? It's absolutely hysterical. It's probably the funniest thing I've seen. Where is that place? There was that sort of dungeon I ran into that one time, and I said no, and then I moved on. I think it was up here. I think I was just like going around, so probably down this way. Making my way downtown, walking fast, and now I'm jogging. I think that leads to the old person. Hello, Woodmon. So I think, I don't know. I couldn't think which one to swap Digimon when I've done it already. I probably should brush my hair a little bit. It got a little wet. Hold on. You know what? I need to get a thing, like a prop. I need to get like a prop, like a little brush, so that when I'm actually brushing my hair, it shows that I'm brushing my hair. But all I have are PAL spheres from that artist or whatever. I just want cooler stuff, you know? I wonder if I could just draw something really stupid and put it in there, if it would work. Probably. I think you just need PNGs, and I'm gonna die. I have items, right? Healing items? Oh. Can I use it on... I had a feeling this was gonna happen. That I wasn't gonna be able to choose the Digimon to use it on. But if I would have switched to the Digimon that needed it, it probably would have died before then. Oh well. I wonder if a boom bubble will work. I could digivolve into Patamon? Wow! Sorry? Ah. Sorry, I'm alt-tabbing and I'm just like looking at messages. I could do it on my phone. Only 80 damage. That thing must have some high defenses. Oh my god, I kind of know some of those. I think the ones that I saw, Mana, were like slightly different Oh, excuse me, I was trying to burp at the same time. Oh, my whole body is ejecting. Oh! Eh. Oh, pardon me. There were also... Whoops. There were also, like, pencil toppers, too, that had, like, a similar look. Are those also pencil toppers, or are they just for fingers? Yeah, I think they're just for fingers. But yeah, there was... Those toy machines were always so hype. Especially when they, like, rotated occasionally. If you think about it, it has, like, a lot of influence from Japan, because they have, like, whole buildings dedicated to, like, toy machines and stuff, and I would love that. Sweetie, can we, like, live in Japan? Cool. I'm glad I got your permission. Let's go right now. Alright, stream's over. We're moving to Japan right now. What's that?
I wish I could go back to Japan.
Yeah, I know. Yay, level 5! I've got Anjama! Anjama!
Ankara.
Oh, God. If this goes to the old person, I'm gonna scream. Ah! You thought I was really gonna scream? Nuh-uh. Not with this low energy level. I'm living solely on coffee right now. Not healthy. I wish I had another healing item, but I don't think I do. I do. I did buy a bunch. I was a smart little kitty. I'm a smart little kitty. I'm a smart little kitty. Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, I know I'm winning if I can find a tracking software that lets me do my yeah little pause. Because if I can't do my little paw, do my little yeah, then I'm not really a kitty girl, am I? I also have little kitty ears IRL. They're not blonde though. Build a fist. I can't use Bear Fist. Oh my god, he's 1 max HP from being 666.
The demon shall be summoned.
I have to make Kumamon stronger because I only did 62 damage and we need to add a 5 on that bad boy. Goodness, Woodmon's a tank! Why can't I use Woodmon in this game? It's like you need... Wait a minute. Elemental stuff is a thing in this game, right?
Yeah.
I am quite... Oh, this is probably a bad idea. I'm hopeful that little Gilmon is going to survive this.
What if you don't?
They will. Power charge! Nom nom nom! Wait a minute, this is cocaine! Sorry. I went full gremlin mode. I need to remember that I'm a very calm streamer. Alright, let's see. So, I guess that's what that icon means then. This means it's good against them, because this would be technically a fired move on a nature type.
Alright.
And this is the thing I need to start using against Woodmon. And Vegemon, actually. 2 instances of 69.
Yeah.
This is a 69 stream, sweetheart, not 67.
You just said 6-7.
I wish I had a soundboard to beep myself out right now, because I was about to cuss at you.
6-7 stream.
No. Right! I forgot to update the name of the stream! Ah! People are not going to be able to find me at this rate if I don't remember to do this. There is slight discovery in Twitch, despite what people say. I need to set up a reminder next time. Somehow I need to like write a note. I could put it on a sticky note next time, and then like, I don't know what I was going with that. Yeah, that's the end of the same. Oh, I went this way last time? No, is this the same thing? I actually will scream. Is this it? Is this not the way? Anyone still remember Uganda Knuckles? That was like my favorite thing for so long. And it's so outdated now. Do I go down? Do I go down? God, for a clean streamer, like, I keep having those little moments, huh? For the Dark Ruins area. Something like that. It's the place that I ran into in my first playthrough of this, where I was supposed to go to the city and I didn't think about it, and instead I ended up in some temple, or not temple, but like probably the Dark Ruins. It's where those trees were that I can't see where the heckers I'm going. So probably? Oh yeah, I have to still level one of mine up to 5 before I can continue my adventure. My Digimon adventure.
Adventure.
I almost did a theme song out loud, but it was Dragon Ball Z. It was Dragon Soul. I don't know why that popped in my head for Digimon Adventure. Da, 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 da. Digimon! I could do the English dub one, like, Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. It's just north of the East Wire Forest. Yeah, I think I gathered that, but I don't think I went to the right place, did I? Whatever that place was I went to. What did I go to? Oh, I'm way far to the right. I thought I was at the... I won't lie, I thought it was like right here. I swear, I've said this before. My 3D navigation is pretty good. But for some reason, you remove one of those dimensions and I'm like, where the heck am I going? When all I have to worry about is up, down, left, and right. I have to worry about 2 axes. How does adding the 3rd dimension make me better? I don't get it. La 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 la, I'm a Kiba, the happy tamer. This is great and I feel lucky and happy. I'm gonna punch him in the face. Pardon me. I'm not violent. Violente!
Suavemente.
I forgot about Suavemente. Betamon! Betamon, Digivolve too!
Alphamon! What's up?
Uh-oh. It's an alpha now. Call Andrew T. Oh. Anyway, it also doesn't help that the overworld is rotated 45 degrees to the right. Celsius or Fahrenheit? Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna have to edit that short to make it less of a gap. I should have made that a little quippier. Oh goodness. One moment. I need to go get myself a bottle of water so that I can... minute. Literally like 1 second.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You started that a little late, sweetie.
6, 7.
Wait, I see what you did there. Okay, I'm fine.
Is that water hot?
What? No, I was just pouring water into my ramen because I like a little bit of juice in it. You know, like real ramen.
You should put real juice in it.
Sweetie, can we go around the corner to go to Ichiraku's ramen? Naruto loves it there.
Sure.
That reminds me, I've been doing something funny with Rena Kitty whenever I give her treats. Because I kind of give her a few treats to fill her in for her next meal since she's back on her aggressive diet again. And I give her treats as a filler, and every time I give her some, I'm like, all right, here's your filler. Naruto episode blah blah blah, and I just throw in a random episode number. Chances are that I'm probably not naming a filler, but I also think that I might likely hit a filler episode because there was a lot. You know, sweetheart, here's Naruto episode 200. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not enough filler for you. Also, when I go to the creator dashboard of Twitch, it's like recommending that I do a raid for someone, like after my stream. And I'm like, I know how that works, but like, sure, me and my 3 viewers will hop over to a random stream, like, we're raiding you! You're welcome, bye! Like, Twitch, get a little more self-aware. Don't recommend it to someone that, like, isn't even an affiliate yet. Clearly, I don't have enough people to, like, throw them as a... throw them into a raid. That's actually what I was gonna say on accident. Which brings me to today's sponsor, Raid Shadow. Just kidding.
Woo!
Brought to you by NordVPN. I'm not finishing the sentences. Just so you know, it's not real. That's why I'm not finishing the sentences. And that way, well, I bet you someone's gonna like clip it and then like edit it at the end. If someone's dedicated enough to do that, here, I'll even say VPN. Just to finish that word, phrase, whatever, letters. Yeah, that's right. My viewers are not as dedicated because they take after me and I'm not dedicated. Although, I guess still streaming after all this time takes some dedication. I guess I can be a little more proud of myself. Oops, I got proud of myself. Life is gonna throw something in my face. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing up Charlie? I like ramen, but I can't go back to the top ramen or Maruchan or whatever, because, like, I don't know. I love those, especially the chili flavor top ramen. No, it's not top ramen. It's that one's Maruchan, I think. No, I think that one's top ramen. So there was a chili flavor, and I love that one. But there was one that I used to love even more, but I don't think stores have it anymore. It was a spicy chili chicken. It's like if you mix chili and picante chicken together, I think, and that's kind of like the flavor. Is this the place? I haven't saved in a while. This is not gonna go well. But I do have an idea. Okay. I will let Galmon die while trying to run. Because I'm sure that's gonna happen. Because even healing them, I don't think they're gonna survive a hit from Dokugumon.
Doku?
Spider-Man. Whatever. And excuse me. Oh god. So then I'm gonna bring in Kumamon. And then that would be more beneficial to heal them and hopefully survive a hit, because if they don't survive a hit at full health, no one will. Evade. I think they could have evaded. Survived? Dokugumon is an ultimate, isn't it? Or am I wrong? Because that should have hit harder. Yeah, I do have Digivolutions, but like... Wait, I don't know if Galmon has it yet. Yeah, not yet. But like, I'm just not ready, I think, for that. Because I think you need more of that special gauge. But I'm not 100%. It's been so long. So I was pretty sure that was the direction. One direction. Ramen's so good. So then what is that place? Because I'm pretty sure that's the way I went the last time. Yeah, this is... Did I just get really unlucky then? I think I should head back to town and not use my items. I will play it safe, go heal normal, hold on to my items, head back over. You can set Digivolution so that when you enter battle... Oh, I do remember that. I did that with Kyubimon, because that was my forward, my frontliner, forward. Uh-huh, words. You've played this one, or is it just something that you remember looking up at some point? Because I'm sure you've probably played it. You've played a lot. That was an unbearable shock. I'm gonna hit you. Also, I'll wait for your next response, but I have a question for you, Mana. Because I could look it up, but like it's less fun. Itchy nose. Aha! Growlmon. Now let's see if I could do it from the menu or if I have to go to that place. Last stream, maybe not to play. Aww, I'm glad. Because, like, I forgot why I thought of World 3, like, many years ago when I tried it for the first time on totally a PS1. It was a lot of learning, and it was just, like, really cool because it was, like, mechanics in the Digimon game I had never played with before. At least until, like, Time Stranger and Cyber Sleuth, because this is not the same, but, like, it's more similar than when I used to play World 1 or, World 2. Because I was not used to the whole turn-based JRPG thing, but I guess in this game they found out they should probably do that. Because those games turned out really well. And I know they probably didn't want to always do it because, you know, Pokemon, but Digimon kind of does it better. They each have their pros and cons, whatever. I'm not taking a side here.
Digimon is better.
Subjective.
Down with Pokemon.
I don't need more subjective claims to make it seem like it's law when it's not. To each their own, my love. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay. And then... Okay. I wish I could cycle between them with a button. Good thing later games do that. Digimon Digivolve too? A chair. I made it with the leather of a Patamon or two. Me and Sin had a similar thought at the same time. This just reinforces that we, like, are way too similar sometimes for our own not good. Too similar for our own good. That statement was correct. I don't know. Because when us four get together, we are Zygarde 100%. But for some reason, solo, we're like 5%. I don't know how that works. Patamon do be looking like a bean bun with wings. Or as Brock says in the English dub of Pokemon, a jelly donut. Instead of like a rice ball or like a meat bun or like what they probably would have called it. I think that was a rice ball actually, not a donut. Or not a meat bun, my bad. Cool, now you can die while evolved. Now you could probably win. Fire my... I'm tag teaming. What is that thing? Oh. So wait, you mean to tell me, Mana, that you are now playing after seeing me and you're already past me? Why does that not surprise me? And yeah, I remember the DNA Digivolve from when I last played, but this reminded me. I totally forgot. Pokemon just stand there to look pretty. Yeah, that's an overstatement. It's funny because Quagamon is kind of like a staple of a pillar to overcome in Digimon. Because like I said in the other stream, Quagamon was also like basically the first threat the team had seen. And then also in Story Time Stranger, it was like the first boss again. Now that I think about it, Digimon Try had a similar feel to Time Stranger in, like, the city setting thing. I like Digimon. Where are the abilities? If you are what you eat, then I'm a coffee monster. I'm ramen! I don't know why I thought of an actual monster made of coffee, and it's like Liquid Slam. Like that Liquid Slam video where they all converge into each other to make fun of it. When they make fun of the Capri Sun stuff. Oh yeah, I have coffee too, I forgot. It's probably iced coffee by now. Cooled off coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. More cooled off than I thought it was. Sometimes I just want to heat up some water and pour it in. Did I not choose an attack yet? I don't have to digivolve. What kind of coffee do cats like? I don't know, Sin. Wait, what's miced coffee? Oh. I was about to say, am I too blonde to understand that? But yes, I was to understand that. Come on. Ugh. Da, 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 da. Oh, I should name my digis after Final Fantasy VII characters. Though I'm afraid if I name one Aerith, they're going to be stabbed halfway through the story. So which direction is town? Excuse me, which is the way to town? It's back the way you came. It's coffee made from freshly mouse dry. I don't know why that broke me. Name Anja Woman Sephiroth. No, because I would smash both. Wait, then yeah, that would be a good idea. I have an idea for Hrothgar in Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh.
Sephiroth. Sephiroth. And only play Dark Knight. Because of the sword. Doesn't he have more of a samurai vibe, though? I don't know 7 very well, I'm sorry. All right, time to bring out one of the Sin's smashes. I have a headcanon that Angemon is so simple that he would do nothing but scream the word religion. Religion! Religion! And that's it. Just screams religion all day. And especially in the bedroom, it's just like, religion! 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 Sir Angemon, I have a important thing to discuss with you. Religion? Yeah, so, we found you've been harassing other Digimon, trying to throw your opinions on them. Religion. Yeah, so if you could just kind of, tone it down a little bit, be a little more fair with people, we'd really appreciate it. Religion? No, none of that. Religion. Yeah, you would understand him more by the way he says religion, because you can communicate weird stuff. Now we need Lucamon. I don't think Lucamon's in this. But I did mess around with Lucamon in Time Stranger recently. And by mess around, I meant just look at it, because I didn't actually Digiball into it or anything. No, seriously, I've done so much in Time Stranger since that last stream. Like, my stats are, like, girthy now. We've got some real hefty now. And I thought they were strong before, but I'm pretty sure they can take on a lot of things now. I do like some hefty girthy. I need you to cease and desist. Rutma. I am Angemon. He becomes a stepdad and like comes into a broken family. He's like, Angemon digivolve to your dad. Please don't laugh at that joke. It's really not funny. Also, I'm pretty sure I activated a setting on Twitch that was supposed to allow me to use the command clip it or like clip that or something, but I don't think I have access to it. I think it was like you had to be accepted. I don't remember. Just hear religion, and head we're slamming the wall. That's what I thought about. You come in, it's like, oh my god, who are you? And then he like leans up and it's with Quagamon.
Hey, I'm Quagamon.
That's a mild reference to the Digimon Abridged, where Agumon literally just says his name a lot. Like,
Hey, I'm Agumon.
it is very simple. I love it. And Patamon was like a psychopath, I think. Gaiomon is having some issues right now, so maybe I should focus them a little more. I think I should focus on their defenses are fine. Wonder why they're dying so much. What does Patamon digivolve into? I couldn't think of any jokes. I'm so sorry. Could go for some more speed now. I might have to focus a little on defense, but like, I don't know. It seemed like they were dying super. Zapatamon. I'm sure that'll take me a while. I've got nothing. Sorry, I still don't get it. Alright, let's test your math. I know this one. It's 5. Darn it. 5. Darn it. 5. It's the same answer every time. It's just funny. See, I don't know either of those words in Spanish. I know some Spanish, but not those ones. Foot shoe. I'm sorry. I let that drag on a little. I don't know what Patamon's issue is other than survivability. I barely speak English, that's the only language I know. Someone spray something in here? It smells different. I don't want to turn them into a tank, but like, what if? I want some more heavy hitting. 25. Is it from the level ups? I'm pretty sure it's the level ups. I don't know why the math was cracking me up at the lion thing's face. Oh, Leomon? Let me see. Like, just done with it? Well, where was this level up TP stuff when COVID hit, when we all needed toilet paper? Huh? Where'd that go? I didn't get 5 TP per level up. I should probably focus a little bit on wisdom, actually, just to have a little bit of a defense for when things hit me. Alright, 10 minus 8. Let's figure this out. 2. Okay, I got it. 10 minus 8. 5. So they thought they could trick me. What? Just kidding. They had to solo level and couldn't get their own TP per level. I think they turned off progression during all that. Can't have us getting stronger during the pandemic. Could add more speed. But I like when they punch. So wait. What is Kumamon's weakness then? Because like according to the elements, there seems to be a lot of resistances there, and it seems the lowest resistance is dark. Everyone was melee build and had to learn how to range. I was born range. Trying to go into melee this squishy caused me a lot of distress. it doesn't help when you have bad aim in that regard. When everyone had to like switch to work from home or like remote stuff or just be online, and I was like, I was born from it, molded by it. And then I was like, you don't understand. But I was like, also welcome. God, so many extroverted people, or like people that never like they would always go out, right? And they would just always be around people, and they were just active in the world. They were not doing well, I could tell. And I did my best to like make it easy for them and give them advice on what to do. Obviously the default is video games, but I'm like, not all of them are going to have that sort of connection to video games, because it's almost the reverse of real life, almost. And so I would come up with some ideas like, you know, pick up a little bit of writing, or like learn to cook some more recipes, or like, I don't know, do some chats online, or watch some streams, watch some YouTube, create some stuff, like go on and like create some games, or just stuff. I don't know. Thought it was all good ideas. Just keeping your mind busy during those times was very important, because people were just not doing okay. One thing that happened to me during the pandemic stuff is like, because first off, I always went to work in person. Like the job I have now, it was an in-person one where I had to go across town, pretty much all across town on a bike, to show up to the office. And it was fun. I love those guys. We were just like chill. We had our own computers. It was just like legit. I had never had a job like that before. And yeah, and they'd occasionally bring some alcohol to work during holidays. It was fun. But like when it went remote, it was just so natural, because like we all kind of just did that in person anyway, and just like in our own lives, I guess you could call it. And it's a digital type job, so we could just do everything here and it didn't really bother us. But where was I going with that? I had another point in my head and it just went away. Oh well, this probably wasn't that important. Meanwhile, in the dark void of my mind, the topic was just like, no! And it's just like fading into the darkness. Alright, do I want a life disc? Because it's used in battle, not out of battle. And I didn't choose a difficulty, right? It's just always hard. These games back in the day are just always hard. It's a lot of money. That's why I'm just kind of deciding. No, don't eat the life disc. You'll ascend. You're already alive. Oh my god, my aim was bad too. So much time cleaning the bathroom. That just reminds me of the scene in Daddy Daycare when they came into the bathroom with the kid. The timing with the om nom nom when I had mentioned that. Mother, I have ascended. Speed up would be interesting. Heal up HP and MP. MP's nice. Where is the MP's at? Just MP. I don't think I have a just MP. Huh. Oh well. Oh, I could sell. I sell what, my friends? A banana dana? Let's see. For defense. Alright. Brother, I require the loops. Did you have to say it at the exact same time?
Loops.
The loops.
I went to the wrong menu. So, I should put gear on you. A bandana. Your charisma.
Oops.
I was introduced to that by my friend Scarlett, and now I can never get it out of my head. Now I always require the loops. I missed. What do you mean missed? I missed. Oh yeah, the quote from the movie. When it was like looking all around like, oh my god, and then the... you know what happened. But also, when I first watched it, I don't know if they meant number 1 or number 2, and I was horrified of either.
Give me the loops.
Could you imagine if it was a number 2 scenario, how much worse that would be? Do I need a specific ability for Grelmon? Because it seems like... yeah, I don't think I can do anything with that. Do I have to level up? I'm assuming it's a level up scenario. What if I go back to that person in that city? Okay, so that's probably the answer then. Thank you. One swap. One swap. I could use some of these items. You don't even sell any pawns. 5-hour spirit speed. Speed is nice. 1500. I don't have that. This is giving me Zelda Oracle of Ages flashbacks. All these rings to appraise. No! Well, at least I can boost my resistances. I wonder what that one place has. Just buy one of everything. That way I don't have to think about it. Anyway, I probably should try to finish my food, so we're gonna take a small breather here. I'll still be sitting here but muting. Wear all the rings at the same time. That reminds me, I have a really bad attention span. I swear there was a video that like a character put on like all of their magic rings and like they exploded or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think that's enough food for now. I won't die for a little bit. I put a little pal sphere on my mouse to kind of like signify that I'm not talking. But I think it's super cute. I feel like okay, anyway. Let me rip that off my face. Okay. Yeah, those are super cute. Welcome to the armory. So I could get back into trying to get some weapons for peeps. Who had what? Guilemon had you too. The defense stuff could be nice. Leather male. Well, why don't they have leather female? I should have just made a postal joke. 150 is not too bad. Excuse me. I will reconsider when I start to battle some more. The more battles I do that I'm actually paying attention in, the more I will realize what we need. I'm concerned. Oh. That's all it is. Everyone comes here. Is that an innuendo? I thought he said forget my nose. This goes to... Wow, okay. Why do they all lead into each other? What is the benefit? Hello? Isn't there like a reference to like the original cast of Digimon in this place? I know Time Stranger did that. If you go to the Iliad Central City or whatever it's called, you see all of the main Digimon from like the first season, whatever, like the original cast, like all of the Digimon, because like we have Agumon there, we have a few others on the inside. On the inside, then we have Patamon there. Okay, I want to check the card game thing. It's right there. How? Where's the tunnel entrance? I'm a giraffe. Where's the tunnel entrance? Outside or inside? I'm assuming you meant inside, right? Because there was that. Probably not in here. The other door at the bottom of the ladder. Right. I figured it out. There's also multiple ways to go. Does that just lead to a dead end for like sewer stuff? Hold on. I'm going on an adventure, a Digimon adventure. Yep, it's a new area. Ooh, free item. 300 bits. It must be dangerous in here. Well, I've saved recently. Did I buy any equipment? I know I don't want to push it. It's telling me no, because it's not spawning anything. Also, I've tried to replay this one game I'm about to mention a few times in my life. Because, okay, take you back. When I had a PlayStation 2, obviously I wasn't playing the same games as everyone else. I mean, sure, I was playing like GTA stuff and whatnot, but like, I'm very girly and I like creative games and like RPGs or like cutesy stuff, and I always have. So I don't remember if I purchased it or one of my parents did. I think probably my stepmom maybe bought it, but it's called Magic Pendulum. Some people will actually know what I'm talking about. It was such a cute game. The art was super awesome. The characters were charming. It's just such a feel-good game, and I was thinking I might want to stream that soon. And the concept is you control something called a pendule. It's like a little creature with little like paintbrushes on its head or whatever. And like the more powerful it becomes, the more paintbrushes it has on the head, you know, to represent how many colors it can command. And you use these weird... I don't want to go too much into detail because it might spoil the story. But there was called a Doodle King. A Doodle King gifted I think it was like the power of those specific colors. They're like these weird things that drop during battles or like that you get. Sort of like currency, but they're like different colors to choose from when you want to draw your doodle. And depending on the color and how much of it, it determines the power output of a specific area. So for example, like a blue color or within the blue spectrum would give it more magic-based stuff. And it was like a rock, paper, scissors battle game. You could check it out, Magic Pendulum for PS2. It's nothing too crazy. It's not like super in-depth or anything. It's just a turn-based battle system with a rock, paper, scissors feel. So it could both be the easiest game in the world or extremely frustrating. But I got frustrated. I beat the game once when I had it originally on PS2, but since then I've been trying to like replay it and I just couldn't get into it because the original charm is not the same. But I'm at a point in my life where that would probably charm me even more, because I'm back, I don't want to say regressed, but I've recaptured a part of me that I'm able to relive my childhood from the heart, and I'm able to explore some of the old games that I used to play, and it feels good to play them again. So if I go back to Magic Pendulum, I feel like it would be a little more magical, and I want to share it on stream because I think it'd be really cool, and I don't think many people have done it. They probably have, it's just, I don't know. It's a special place in my heart. It was a game that, like, I always sat in the bathroom reading more and more about the game when I wasn't playing it, and I just wanted to go back and play it more. I want to see what these other places are first before I go to the card store. Oh, crap, my bad. The characters are pretty charming. The art style is very unique. It's definitely aimed at kids. So, like, the plot is deeper than you think, but at the same time, the character interactions are very surface level and, like, very cutesy, childish stuff. Like, it's very lighthearted, and it makes me happy. Such a charming game. Excuse me. So you have these doodles, and they're like creatures that come to life. And there's only some people left in that world that can command such creatures. I don't know, it seems pretty common, but they made it seem like it was special. But I think they only buy and sell the creatures now and can no longer draw them. I can't remember the concept. and the player character is like building up to fight in the tournament or whatever, and like you just keep getting better and better colors and more colors, and there's like an underground place. I could show it when I stream it, because I'm thinking about doing it either next Tuesday or like something, because I think Sunday wifey might want to do something together on stream. We'll see. But Magic Pendule, I would look at it unless anyone wants to wait for me to play it to see it, because re-experiencing that like a bunch of times before by myself wasn't as magical, but I feel like if I share it on stream it'd be way more awesome.
What, you want to hear the basic rules of cards? I don't think you're strong enough with such information. I'm like top of the league. No one can defeat me.
No, I can figure it out.
What the? You don't like tutorials? You kind of need to know how to play the card game.
I do that a lot. I just want to figure it out.
Oh, a new customer. Then I'll give you a folder bag.
I don't want a bag of folders. I have no papers to put them in.
You can insert 3 folders that you've created.
How do I create folders? I don't have like the tools to mash paper into a folder. Wait, why am I called Misa? Oh, I totally forgot that I had to rename myself when I called it Misa 2. I don't see my character respond that often, so I totally forgot I did that. Folder? What's a folder?
A folder is a set of 40 cards that you put together. You can put up to 4 of the same card in a set. Do you understand? It's simple.
I gotta give my character like a more dumb
Set of cards? What do you do with those?
What the? Did you not listen to me? You're impossible to card battle, you idiot! You battle other players. What else would it be for? You draw cards, put Digimon in the field, and battle. Look there, there's someone in the heat of battle.
What? I don't see any fire.
Just look over there.
I drew come, so I'm first.
It's draw phase, so I'll take 6 from my deck. Yeah, I got good cards.
Now it's a load phase, so I could put out a program card. Oh, I'll pass. I'll pass too.
We both pass, so let's do the load phase. Next, summon phase. Let's show our cards together.
Are your cards covered in like water stains? What happened?
That's not water stains. Don't ask.
Are you making fun of me? Camera always battles with the full deck. Uh-huh. It's just... I don't... No! I don't wanna watch. I don't wanna watch. I'm being spoiled of the rules. Rules are meant to be broken. Very exciting. Yeah, that's a strong word for this.
Tanner Luke, I'll show you. As your partner proves you can battle everyone. A good player is also a good tamer. So tamers with strong partners battle a lot.
Thanks for everything, Tibermon.
Good luck. See ya. They're fucking hopeless.
I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'll read. I'm already lost. This just reminds me of the trading card game Pokemon app. God, it's been a while. Me and Sin used to go freaking ham on that and battle each other constantly. But then those EX cards kept coming out, and then I felt really dirty that we even had them. I just didn't want to fight with those anymore. EX cards are overpowered. I think they shouldn't let us use them during like actual battles, like maybe just as a collectible or something. I don't want to read this anymore. I don't have enough brain power. God. Who do I battle? You're not fighting anyone. Oh, you are. I thought you two were just watching the other ones. I don't know why. Okay. Have I been in here? I found El Dorado! We're gonna be rich! Hola, amigo, welcome. This is an Item Maniacs El Dorado. Why are you facing that way? I'm over here. Oh. Hola, amigo, welcome to El Dorado. You want to hear about hot item information? I don't think I do. Alright, whatever. Yo, dog, only legit club members may pass. Guys in the ugly Digimon can't enter. What? Are you calling Patamon ugly? Well... Don't say that about Kumamon! I was talking about the lizard. What the fuck? No, that is peak performance right there. Look at that. Peak performance. Oh, I should eat a little bit more ramen. I don't want it to go to waste. I was gonna say something, I forgot. Oh, I still haven't finished my coffee. I think my body is like telling me not to. But my brain don't know any better. Woo! What is that? My tail's moving a lot. Hey. I guess I can continue trying to find that one place again. Because I spent a lot of time in town. I kind of want to do stuff. There, I should save. Because I don't want to have to go get cards again. Wow! That saved so fast! What a weird glitch that the game speeds up when I'm saving, huh? Can I get faster in-game internet? Cause like, those loading things do- Wait, no, that would be a drive issue, wouldn't it? Well, it depends. This seems like a more classical approach to an online game, so it was basically like how much data you can send back and forth. A lot of people had dial-up. When did we stop dial-up? When did DSL become a thing? Somewhere around 2008 or sooner? That's what we call in the industry a quick save. Oh, my goodness. Da, 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 da. You know, it is. Not sure, but I had dial-up in 2009. I finally got DSL in 2010. That's mostly because my mom is stuck in the past, and still kind of is, even though she has a cell phone. She wishes she could throw it into the fires of Mordor, but yeah, I didn't get it. I think you might have gotten it before me then, because I also was not a computer person until about 2008, because I was finally able to afford my own computer from my first job, and then I think I still had bad internet when I was playing World of Warcraft, if I think about it. And then, yeah, I started playing WoW in 2008, so, like, I didn't have the good internet yet. Wait a minute. Because I remember, you know those AOL discs? I used to use those since my mom would not let me get internet in the house, because she didn't want anything on her phone line to, like, ruin things. But, like, I don't know, I've got a lot of black pieces of my memory that I cannot remember. I'm just a quick internet, you plug in USB drive and PC and got high-speed internet. I think they call those, maybe hotspot, but there was, like, another term for it, I think. I think it's a hotspot. I think that's what they called it. But there was, like, laptops that also had, like, little, I think they were PCIs. They had little devices to put inside of the laptop case that had mobile service on it. Wait, so if I unequip the Digivolution, would that level up Gilmon again, or do they each get their own experience? I think they each get their own experience. I think I saw that, but I don't remember. I might have missed it. Until 2012, when I got Wi-Fi. See, getting Wi-Fi isn't too specific, because Wi-Fi is just routing what internet you have into in a different way. So I assume it's like DSL with a Wi-Fi adapter, or not, with a router. Sorry, because I got DSL finally, but I didn't have a actual router until I got Comcast way long time ago in like 2018, I think. That's when I finally had Wi-Fi in general, as like wireless signal, because like there was a guy at the mobile store that I was like talking to him about like internet speeds and stuff like that. He's like, well, if the Wi-Fi in your house is slow, blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't use Wi-Fi. I literally do not have a router. Like, he referred to it as like, yeah, the rookie still get XP for the Digivolution. Okay, do you know if it's split? I don't think it's split. That probably wouldn't make much sense. But yeah, I almost had an argument with that mobile guy, because he was just talking about, he was blaming the Wi-Fi for something, and it had nothing to do with the Wi-Fi. I'm like, bro, I don't have Wi-Fi. I kept telling him I don't have Wi-Fi. He would not listen to me. Why do people have to mansplain things to me? I know what Wi-Fi is. Oh, so you know, it's the Wi-Fi. It's probably slow. I'm like, that's why I turned that off and used the mobile data. Oh, it was because like supposedly like those phones had like high-speed data. It was back when 3G was like fast, I think, or 4G. It was whenever I was doing that for the first time, and they were like trying to explain it, like, but why are they mansplaining to me? God, that stuff's like basic. Well, I guess not, because I'm just in that world and I just know. I don't know. I guess but I'm not an expologist. But you're a Digimon tamer. Also, what pack did you choose? Did you? I assume you went different, like maybe Power Pack. I bet you did the one with Renamon. That seems your style. I only say because, like, I don't know if you wanted to use the same team I did, you know? I did the wheel and got the power back. You did the wheel. I swear the wheel is gonna decide everything for me from now on. Sweetie, what do you want from DoorDash? Spin the wheel! Puts pizza up there 3 times. Sweetie, are we gonna make love today? Spin the wheel. Why are they all no? Go wheel! Oh, sorry, babe, it's a no. What the heck? You know, this is a random thought, but during my beginning, come on, during my beginning stages of being a VTuber, I felt a little bit of pressure in some areas. I'll explain more in a minute, but I have an ideology, and it's just start streaming, have fun, and that's the only thing I care about. So using that method and also just focusing on my own content and not what other VTubers... I'm not saying I'm a better VTuber by any means. Everyone else is clearly superior with all of their views and communities and stuff. And I appreciate my small one just the same. Like, that's my point, is like, I have a different focus as a VTuber. It seems to be that a majority of VTubers seem to think they need certain things because, like, they were led astray. Like, there was like a public consensus that VTubers need a certain thing, like they need to spend $1,000, $2,000 more dollars just to have everything they need to debut and stuff like that. And I didn't believe any of it, but I also didn't know about most of that. So I started and threw myself in a very casual way with little knowledge of that stuff needing to be a thing, which I would have probably just not done it at all if I learned that it was going to cost a lot of money. You know what I mean? But in 2021, I did try to be a VTuber, and it was, like, super easy. I didn't stream, though, because I wasn't ready. I wasn't in an environment where I could do it, and, like, I wasn't brave enough yet, and I didn't have the ideology I have now, you know what I mean? Like, I was a different person 5 years ago. That doesn't seem like a long time, but you have to think, I wasn't trans in 2021. So, like, I really didn't have any of that stuff going on in my life, and I didn't think about it. So, like, I have changed as a person significantly. But what I'm trying to say is, all I needed was a webcam, and then Vroid. Vroid is that app that you can make these little 3D models for free, like a character creator in a video game. And that's all you need. You just need to throw up an OBS, have a little free tracking thing. There's so many of them. I had like Magic Mirror or whatever it's called, and then I slapped it in as a little square here on OBS, and I don't think I recorded anything, but I was messing around with it a lot, and I just never got started. But it's, other than just getting the webcam, it's free. It's literally free to be a VTuber. The other side is they also think that they need a top quality model to make it in the industry. So, like, they feel like they need, like, the best art and, like, the best, coolest looking character. And I'm not going to say that's awful, because there's some really cute models. There's some fantastic art, really awesome rigging. Like, it's the prettiest stuff I've seen. Like, I get a little envious of how pretty some of those models are, but it doesn't sway me from removing myself from being one. You know what I mean? Like, it's just almost like a different genre. no VTuber is going to be the same, and being a VTuber is just an umbrella term because we're all different types of VTubers. I'm more like a casual, like, I don't know what you call it because I don't have much of an identity yet, but like, I don't have my own niche or anything. I'm just very casual and like just a free model and stuff. I'm just doing what I feel like doing. And then there's ones that do art. There's ones that will react to things. There's like so many different ones. So obviously they're going to have different interests. They're going to have different designs to their models. They're going to value different things. And that's like kind of important because everyone remains a little bit different. But near the beginning of me starting this one, DreamyMisa, I almost felt a little pressured to get a 2D, like, pretty anime model from an actual artist because, you know, when you actually go into VTuber world and actually start doing it, when you actually start doing it, you start to see what people are doing and like you start to hear the voices of these people saying these things and what they need and stuff. Everyone I follow on Twitter right now that's a VTuber always goes on about their models and like being an affiliate and like spending a bunch of money. They can't wait to get their model and they're like doing all of this stuff and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I don't understand the debut thing. Like, I'm sure there's a good reason for it and they're going to enjoy it, and I would rather them enjoy it and do what you want. But it seems they're so stressed out about the debut stuff. They want to have all of this good stuff on day one when it's more important, at least from what I'm told and what I've kind of experienced, is to just do it. Like, just show yourself, have a good time. Like, if you're not having a good time and you're just stressing about it, then you probably honestly should reconsider doing it, because the only reason I'm doing streaming is because it's fun. And the only reason I'm doing a VTuber avatar instead is because it helps me be myself more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to get dressed, which I am dressed, don't worry. I don't have to like put on my makeup. I don't have to like be interesting as a person physically. My character already kind of does that for me. So I'm literally just a voice behind an avatar, and it makes it so much easier to express myself and recapture myself. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. You don't need all those fancy models, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't get them if you want them. Because I will consider it, and I still kind of am. There's some really good artists out there, and a couple I already talked to. Like, if I had the money to do so, I probably would consider it and like look at it. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take a look at their art. Maybe the stars will align and it works for my character design. Because I haven't really explained too much about what this character is supposed to represent, who she is, her backstory, anything. But like, when the time comes, I can. Different flavored pizza. Sorry, I got carried away. I think it's better to watch someone grow than to see them try to be perfect. Personally, I prefer VTubers to be like, "Ah, I love that. Thank you." It's the whole. Long story short, to summarize, to each their own, because everyone likes things for different reasons, and like you're gonna be a viewer going on Twitch and like go, I'm not really big on VTubers. I don't really want to click on them. But sometimes you will, or like you'll see a YouTube short, or you see something on social media, or someone will mention it, and they'll be like, I guess I'll look at them. And there's probably just one VTuber that got them into VTubers. You know what I mean? Like, I know this is going to sound hypocritical, but there was not a lot of VTubers I was into. I wasn't big on VTubers. There's only very few that I'm even now into. I just started exploring some new ones that I'm actually getting interested in. Like, one of my favorite ones, Volpixie. She's a sweetheart. I love her. Like, her streams have always been fun. She's fun to interact with. Chibidoki, absolute hysterical. I almost always am constantly laughing and can't breathe. Wafo, she has so much good insight and information, and she has the cutest art style. So I've been following her too. And then there's goodness. Iron Mouse, sorry. Iron Mouse, super adorable, has very important reasons why she's a VTuber instead of an actual streamer. And like, it's those situations that like give people an outlet to still be themselves when they absolutely literally cannot do it, like Iron Mouse. Because she has her reasons for being a VTuber and not herself, you know what I mean? Like, and I know there's a lot of people thinking, oh, people are just using VTuber models because they're ugly in real life. I mean, I'm not ugly, but I'm also not hot. But like, that's not why most of us do this. Do you know how many VTubers I've seen that did a face reveal and I was like, oh my god, hello? There's so many cuties. Like, that's clearly not why people are VTubers. And you know what? There's a lot of guy VTubers that I think are absolutely adorable as well. And like, it's just, this gives people a way to just be themselves and just not worry too much. I'm rambling again. I have a lot of points to make, I guess. I'm no expert in this. I'm so new, it's ridiculous, but I've been a viewer for a very long time. I've been a content creator since 2011, and I've seen a lot of things, because, like, you know, when you become a content creator, you become a little more sensitive and knowing of some things, and, like, you have more of an eye for what could be going on behind the scenes and all that other stuff. But now that I'm an actual VTuber, I see even more of what's going on, and I feel absolutely sorry for, like, a lot of VTubers that are being led astray, and I just want to help them, because I came in mentally prepared to see something and be critical of it. I didn't need VTuber experience to do that, because I'm a content creator. I've always been somewhat wise in my years, and like, I'm a little critical thinking. I'm also very difficult to sway sometimes. So like, when I saw all of these like things happening, I was immune to it, pretty much, because I haven't changed at all since I started, other than just improving who I am and like being able to speak better and like having a better quality stream. But like, it seems a lot of these VTubers are getting overly excited or overly nervous and like making a lot of small mistakes that are just going to start building up on them. And I'm very worried for them. And I can't look at them like they're my rivals, because we're not really. We're both competing and not competing. I would rather lift people up with me if I go up higher, which I probably will not. But I've learned it's best to just focus on your own world, your own streams, your own community. Just focus on that. And if you have an opportunity to go into someone else's world, support them or like help them in some way, obviously do that. It's a very good thing to just lift each other up and support each other. And I think, I don't know, I don't want to give too much of my tactics away, because I have a bunch of tactics that both I and a friend of mine have been throwing back and forth between each other to prepare me for streaming, because there's a lot of things, a lot of pitfalls and a lot of decisions you don't want to make, and I can't technically be open about that right now until I'm a little more stable and I can actually rely on my own world, so to speak. I don't know where else to go with that topic. What was my whole reason for bringing that up to begin with? I kind of lost track. Man. Maybe one day I'll be smart enough to keep information for longer than 10 minutes. 5 minutes. I guess I can give a few caveats, or not caveats, but like summaries of what I'm referring to. As a VTuber, you can start so easily. Just have a camera, open OBS, find a free tracking software, and stream. You don't even have to stream. You could just record a YouTube video, edit things out you don't like, make little fun effects, just play a video game and record a little bit, and you don't even have to talk. Talking is obviously like a good medium for like people that are not going to be looking at the screen much and whatnot, and not everyone likes a silent, you know, content. But there's people that do. Maybe they just want a little bit of silence, like they're just hanging out with a friend in quiet, you know? Like, you can have a text to speech, you can have text on screen, you could just be silent and just like be animated on the camera or something. And then like that could be fun. Like you could just start small and just do random things. The whole point of being a VTuber or a streamer is to just have fun, and hopefully people will join in and have fun with you. That's really all it is. And because my whole focus is to just have fun, and like I don't have any real goals other than hopefully doing this full time without needing a job so that I can do this more. Like other than that, it's just like I'm probably just going to keep doing this because my reason is so simple. Whereas before, I had way high hopes, way too much misinformation of what, you know, streaming or content creation was about. I'm kind of reverting back to how I was in 2011, where I was literally just doing it to have fun. 2011, I didn't even think that this could even be a job. You know what I mean? Like, people on YouTube back then were just messing around. There weren't really like partnerships much. And then like people were just sharing their creativity. That's when I started. Like, I didn't even think about that stuff. It was just fun. I did like skits and I did a bunch of other stuff, and then just like for real. And every time I wanted to get back into streaming, people would have to tell me how that's bad. Yeah, it's just there's good and bad in everything, but it really depends at the end of the day, like who you are and what you're doing it for. Because like the world is messy no matter where you go. All you can do is just, I don't know. I could just say like it, because the advice isn't going to work for everyone, but this is just from my own experience. And like there was a streamer. So there was a streamer that I learned about. There was like a channel that was introduced to me by my friend Scarlett. Like, this is like a guy that talks to different streamers, or he has a bunch of different tips on how to be a good streamer and stuff. I didn't watch a lot of it. There was one video I watched, and he was interviewing a specific streamer that like kind of blew up quick. I wouldn't say it was like an overnight success or anything. Man, I emphasize a lot of letters. It wasn't like an overnight success or anything, but it was such a steady improvement that it was noticeable. And you want to know what his ideology was, what his focus was? He said, I didn't even really think about it. I didn't even look things up. I didn't like research a lot of things, like sure, a few analytics to kind of keep an eye on to see if something's working or not, or try something new. You want to know what his ideology was? Just focus on his own world and his community. I was like, that's what I'm doing! Hello? And I was almost considered wrong for thinking that once. And then a couple of friends of mine believe in my ideology as well, and it's just in reinforcing the idea that there is a community out there that are like me. I'm trans. I'm not going to get a lot of people liking me at this time, because there's a lot of hate out there. And they're going to hear my voice and they're going to realize I'm not a normal girl. And I am completely open about it, and I am completely okay with it. True, it's going to upset me a little bit. But a few comments talking about something that the rest of the world already does every day is not going to sway me from being a streamer. This is not something that's going to diminish my little heart. You know what I mean? I'm 37. I've been through a lot of nonsense. I've been through worse things than a dumb comment about transgenders not being real women or men or something. I won't get into that. That's not what this is about. What I'm trying to say is, all I want is to just enjoy what I'm doing and have a community that feels pretty much the same. Like, I don't know. Why don't I stop talking? I don't shut up. Being a streamer isn't just talking, Misa. You also have to be interesting. Opinions can get you in trouble. Though, to be fair, a lot of this could be objective, depending on who you ask, but like... Yeah. It's not about being right or wrong, though, but I'm glad at least I'm not off the mark. I just say, because here's the thing. I'm also a hypocrite in the sense that I don't really watch streams at all in general. Like, I get that from some of my friends where, like, we don't really watch streams. But I became a streamer. Like, how does that work? His community and you're working on building one wrong way. Yeah, that's also what I did in Final Fantasy XIV. I got sick and tired of the trauma and, like, drama and the nonsense of, like, FCs, free companies in that game, that I said, fine, I'll do it myself. And that was a good idea until the drama and the trauma and the nonsense happened to my FC. But my objective was to have a bunch of the same people. It was a bad time to have an FC. I'll just explain that it wasn't entirely my fault, besides me just being very emotional and taking everything too seriously. Because, like, I took things a little too seriously in the sense that when people, like, didn't want to be in the FC, they hated me. That's all I thought about. It was, like, making me cry. I actually cried over that stuff. Like, it was sad. Like, I thought I was losing friends and stuff, and I was crying when people were leaving my FC and stuff. I was not ready to be a free company leader. But yeah, like, I wanted to create my own community is what I was trying to get at. God, I go off on a tangent too much. Freaking ADHD. Sometimes it's important to me, I could probably kill this before dying. It's important to me to have a group of people that vibes with you. Doesn't necessarily have to agree with you, doesn't have to have the same interests, but just people that you could still be yourself. You don't have to worry too much being around them, and maybe even support each other when you yourself is stable enough to support someone else is very important. Yeah, the FC was in 2020, so I couldn't have really good. I think it was between the times. I don't think it was actually 2020 when what I'm about to say was happening, but, and I don't want to completely blame this game, but the proof is in the results. A huge wave of World of Warcraft players moved to Final Fantasy XIV at some point. I don't think it was entirely Asmongold's fault, but his viewers followed him, whether he intended for that or not. But a lot of it might not even be related to his viewers, but, like, there was just a huge surge of people in general coming from World of Warcraft because of stuff going on in that game and the company or something like that. And so a lot of the WoW players were coming in, and I wouldn't say ruining the community, because the Final Fantasy community was a little bit questionable at times anyway. It's much better now, but a lot of, I would say, toxic players were coming into, or like a lot of min-maxers, or a lot of hardcore people, or just some people that were a little upset with WoW and maybe took it out on people in Final Fantasy and just wanted a new game to start over. Like, who knows, whatever reasons happened, but I think around then is part of the reason why a lot of bad things were happening in Final Fantasy XIV. And that was a bad, crucial point in my life, because I've been suffering from depression for many, many years. And I've been working through it, and I have support, and I have my own self-internal rebuilding inside of me, and that's why I'm okay now. But it was really bad back then too, and I had really bad anxiety, and, like, I was crying a lot about people leaving an FC. And there was that little voice in my head that usually speaks reason, was quiet. You know what I needed back then? Misa, it's just a game. And I'm like, but they're real people. They don't like me. And I was really upset. And I feel so bad about the last one. I won't say what happened because it's kind of a trigger for some people. I won't say the reason why the FC failed. But we were forced to rename our FC for reasons, and it felt upsetting that we had to do that and that people reported our name. And I won't say what it was, but it was just like, it wasn't that bad, but I can see why it was bad. And I probably shouldn't have named it whatever I did. But I could tell we were all so upset that we all just started drifting, and I know those girls were so upset too. And one of them was a VTuber, and it was like one of my first exposures to like VTubing, and I was like learning a little bit about it. I was joining her streams, and it was super cute. She's like, "Hi, FC lead," and it was just like super fun. And now I miss all that. It was just, I finally had a community for myself that thought kind of the same way. We had the same like values. We just loved each other so much. It was the perfect Misa kind of community, and I was like accepting of all these people, but I also had to protect them, and I wasn't ready to protect them yet. So I don't do FC lead stuff anymore. I have a house, but this happens every time. I finally get a house in Final Fantasy XIV, and any players that play will know how much hell that is to deal with. It's whenever I get a house that I start to drift from the game and don't want to log in much anymore. But it also was just funny timing because that's when I became a streamer. I got a house around the time I started streaming, and I'm like, uh-oh, I'm not going to have time to play this anymore. I AFK too much anyway. Whatever. I use Final Fantasy XIV as like a chat game now. So you won't see me streaming. I almost completely refuse to stream Final Fantasy XIV because, one, I want to be a safe space for people that don't have to question if I'm streaming or not when they come talk to me, because we talk very personal things. Two, I don't want to have the eyes from the community on me, whether they're nice people or not. I don't want to have that sort of stress. Three, do I have a 3? I don't know, other personal reasons. I like it when you're in the game because I can come over and give you huggies. That's so sweet. I don't want to blush, but... Where am I going? Yeah, I honestly only really log in to kind of AFK and hope friends are online. And if after like an hour or two, my friends are not available, I'm like, oh, and I get really sad and I log out. Something I'm still learning is not everyone's gonna like you and it's okay. It's a really hard pill to swallow. Yeah, but there's only like a couple things in my life I like swallowing, and pills isn't really one of them. I haven't been back to Final Fantasy XIV since about 2021. It seemed like the FC we had was a nice group of people. And well, to be fair, when you were part of the FC back then, it was actually a different sort of feel. It wasn't exactly full Misa community yet. It was the 4th iteration in like 2024, I'd like to think, was when it was the most Misa type community, and I was super happy, bubbly, running around saying hi to all my members, and they always hung out AFK at my house, and I'm like, oh my god, this makes me so happy. I feel so special. But people are just doing that now at my house. All my friends just swarm around my own house or like my apartment or something in the game. Everyone just AFKs at my house. Like, let's go see Misa. Because I'm always online, or like I was like always online. I was just always standing there waiting for friends. So I was like always available. Sadly, we'll have enemies in life even if we don't want to. Yeah, and with anxiety, you're always your own enemy. That's resurfacing, by the way, my anxieties. I have to work on that. Small, sudden, loud noises have been startling me badly again. I don't know if it's the trauma of my last relationship or not, but like... I'm not gonna say that I have that kind of fear. I don't want to say the words because it might trigger in some algorithm somewhere. But like... I am very jumpy now, and I look over my shoulder, and I have bad anxiety again, and when anyone ever comes to the door or like starts talking suddenly, like I don't know what it is, but my heart jumps and I freak out and I just want to hide, you know what I mean? There's a term for it I'm not going to use. Lots of music everywhere. Yeah. Alright. I probably shouldn't have done this. Because I did some farming, but like... I understand it sucks. Yeah. Wow, am I Am I becoming a streamer that's just talking real talk, and that's probably going to be my niche now? No, but I'll be transparent. Transparent. I don't have any kids. Yeah, so I'll be transparent about like where I'm getting some information from. There's a few VTubers that I'm noticing on social media and whatnot. Like I don't want to be on social media. I really don't, but DreamyMisa needs it. And you know, they'll offer advice to other VTubers just to make sure we're all prepared and we're all like safe and we kind of know what we're doing, you know, because everyone's supportive and we all want to help each other succeed and we all want to see VTubers just live their best life. Wafo, the super cute artist that I follow, gave me some really good tips. Not directly, it's in her video. We don't talk. She was talking about a bunch of different things, and I would say a majority I was already doing, so I was just being reinforced with my ideology. But one thing was a niche, having a like who you are, because anyone could be a VTuber. VTuber is kind of just a medium. It's not like who you are. So she's a VTuber, but she's also an artist. But she's also an artist of Yuri. So those specifics make her different from other VTubers and other artists. So it's a very specific niche that she's covering. And her sort of art style is a super adorable, like kind of patchwork or like emo style, and it's just like the cutest. So that kind of stuff. So like, she also has an ideology where you don't want to rush. If you could just slightly improve yourself, maybe 1% every day, every stream, you'll slowly start to get better and better and better without too much stress, you know? Like, yes, oh no, Rena, she's having a sneezy fit. Hold on. Sweetheart. Sweetheart. Sneezy fit. Get it out, get it out, get it out. Get it out. Mana. Pheromone is the kind of smash you'd have to keep under wraps. I wish I was under wraps. Is that just me? I have an interest in that. Are you still sneezing, sweetheart? Are you okay? Oh, you're a little sneezy, you poor thing. If you're sneezing, I should be sneezing. We have very sensitive noses, but I think she has asthma. You okay? It's a very mild asthma. We didn't need an inhaler or anything. The doctor wasn't concerned. You okay? She's staring at me. I'm waiting until she seems calm. You're my good girl. You're my good girl. You're my sweetheart. Yes. You good? Show me your eyes. Show me your eyes. Are you good? She's fine. Okay. I have to double check. I have to keep my eye on her. Double power. Increase your attack power. Well, couldn't I just use 2 attacks in that same amount of turn? I'm using 1 turn when I could just strike twice for the same amount of damage, probably. Well, it adds up later, I guess, but will you survive? YOLO. People still say that, right? Maybe double power lasts long enough for you to attack multiple times. Yeah, it's kind of what I gauged, but like I was just like thinking in the fact like I would probably die before I can utilize the turns. Because I'd have to attack at least a 3rd time in order for that to matter, I think. I'm not a marine biologist. I don't know math. I appear to be dying. Dodge. Okay, Piccolo. This... If that's double power... I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Don't be poisoned. Just remember, if you feel poisoned, just say, I don't feel poisoned, and it will go away. Wait, no, that's what people say about anxiety. Yeah, that doesn't work, people. Like, oh, it's all in your head. Yeah, that's the problem. If it wasn't in my head, I could punch it in the face. I could punch myself in the face. Would that count? Have you ever gotten so mad at like your anxiety or your depression, you just wish it was a real person so you could just punch it square in the face and make them leave your life for good? That's part of how I got over my anxiety, is like I started getting really mad at it and frustrated. Like I was more disappointed and angry at it than scared of it. That's what happened. And sure, that's how it works for sure. I really want to just punch my problems. I'm not a violent person. I'm not a punchy type. I'm a brain type. But like, if I were to be in like some fantasy world or superhero world, I couldn't think of a weapon I would use. Like, I would love to be a mage and all that, like, but I don't want to have the typical staff or the wand or the bracelets or anything like that. I would be focusing the magic into my fist and punching them in the face, which is what my main character does in my series. Basically that. So you could just like, imagine summoning like fireballs around your fist where it doesn't burn you, and then just punch an enemy in the face and set it on fire. I would love to be a mage brawler. I'd probably end up having sex. My sadness would make us both happy. You know what? No need for violence. That reminds me, there was something that somebody said where maybe I should just fall in love with my anxiety so it can leave me too. And I was like, I felt that. Also, I wish it worked like that. Maybe I can call my anxiety daddy so it can leave me too. My anxiety all like, I gotta go out for milk and cigarettes. Never got scared again. I'll survive. Wait, what was that? Was that an extra move? Pardon-moi? Now, the thought is, should I heal and keep my heavy hitter out to continue damaging? Or risk a swap, a hit on my swapped mon? Because it's like a Pokemon tactic here. The swap is a turn in itself, so you have to decide if you want to leave your main damage dealer out, hopefully tanking a hit or two, and just healing them. And then when they die, you get a free swap and don't use their turn. I think that's how this works, so I gotta think competitively here. And that's the only brain power I'm gonna have for the rest of this fight, so let's go. You know, I'm a little disappointed that it's not Anubis as Pheromon. That'd be kind of cool. Hello, sweetheart.
Greetings, champion.
You missed all my ranting.
What?
Unless you heard it on your phone.
What ranting?
I've been verbal barfing and going full talk mode, just yapping away. I realize, you know, like, I have so much to say, and I guess that's probably good for my streams. I always have too much to say. Way too much. I just don't say it in real life, because it's just like, I don't know. It's very complicated. It would take a long time to discuss. It's like I said, being a VTuber avatar just makes it a lot easier for me to... Did I ever hit him? Having a VTuber avatar just makes it a lot easier for me to be myself and let it all out, you know? I don't have any reservations. Be who you are, and aim for the one you wish to be. Perhaps one day I could talk about my trans journey, when I feel a little more comfortable about DreamyMisa discussing such things. And if anyone had an interest. Because I have a series that I've written and designed since I was a child that I could discuss. I have my trans journey to discuss. I have my whole VTuber avatar backstory I could discuss. I don't remember. I tried to hit and it blocked, right? I think this is getting nowhere. So I might have to sacrifice you. But I don't want to risk that at the same time. I've got a bunch of heals. I can keep pushing. I don't know if this is my main carry or my ace or anything. But it's working out. Do you think I could survive another hit? Okay, I hit it. It's a little better. What? Oh, the poison. Oh, the poison's bad. Is it like toxic? Does it get more powerful per turn? Because that was a big hit, and I didn't notice it hitting that hard before. I swear, are like status effects in this game like goated moves or something? Should I be doing that? Hit him! Poison just really hurts. Should I go for a final hit and risk this? Or should I use one more item so that they stay alive and we'll actually get some experience? What? Did it just get hit by poison twice? Oh, I want Growlmon to have like little Growlmon to have some experience. This would have been good for having the revive, but I'm pretty sure Angemon is going to get shredded in half because we don't have any techniques. That just sucks because like I don't want to digivolve Angemon technically then, because like the whole concept of Patamon was the wisdom stat or like the spirit stat or whatever the offense one is spirit. Like the whole concept was to use like magic attacks, but I can't because Angemon didn't learn anything. That's sad. It's such small damage. Bro, I need a little bit more girth than that.
I'm giving you girth.
This is where I die. Oh no, you flapped your last flappy wing. I'm so sorry. Oh wait, you're not full health? Uh-oh. I think this is my ace. It's also my tank. It also doesn't have any abilities, but guess what? Guess who went all in on attack? We gotta give you a little bit of cocaine so you can be a cocaine bear. Oh no, he slipped on his own poison.
Just gonna eat the ground.
Man, that sucks. I could have prepared a little better. I'm the kind of person that will like over level before going into these fights, but I just said YOLO. I was too busy talking.
I lose, you're better than your luck.
Why do I give people weird voices? Yeah, of course.
As praise to you.
Why am I giving him the Bane?
As praise to you, I give you this.
Is it a gun? Yeah, I got an old wand. It is a gun.
You're strong, our gods will be with you.
Where are they? Oh my god, they're following me. Oh no, wait. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm about to burp again. Excuse me. It's the coffee. I'm gonna heal my frontliner at least, so that when I get attacked, I'm not gonna die a horrible death. Because could you imagine if I immediately died after fighting the boss and winning. Could you imagine? Dragons. I couldn't possibly wipe after the boss fight. I swear to God. If this is the spider, I'm gonna scream. It has to be a champion, huh? Because it's just so weak. Look at that. It's so weak. I think it is a champion. Double guard. What's with the double stuff? What is this, an Oreo? I sure wish I was commanding a horde of goblins right now, if you know what I mean. Only, like, 2 or 3 of you would know what I mean right now. Okay. Wait, was that considered the tamer? I'm supposed to fight, like 8 tamers or something. But that wasn't a tamer. The drop down at that boss fight? A drop down, like a place to go? Did I backtrack without seeing something? I will not continue until I know. If that's what you were referring to, I don't know. After the drop down? Like back at the boss? Oh no! I hope I can get there regardless, because I need to go heal. I mean, I could use items, but I'm a penny pincher. Ah, crack my back. Ah, Quagamon. Quagamon reminds me of what's his face from Ranma 1.5. The one that turns into a pig. I forgot his name. But like he always pops up randomly like, Ranma, fight me! No, that would be more like what's his face? Kuno or something. Either one of them would work in that scenario, but Kuno was worse. Fight me, Ranma, for the heart of that redhead. I am the redhead, you idiot! There's an inn in the woods. Isn't that like to the right more, or maybe it was below? Look, I get lost so easily that like I can go a direction that I wasn't meant to go. Okay, so it's down below, if I remember. I don't remember if it was before or after that bridge. As long as it's not the bridge to Terabithia, because I don't want to cry again. Don't laugh at me. You cried at it too.
No, I didn't.
Why? You didn't cry at Bridge to Terabithia?
No.
You have no soul! Why would you not cry at that?
Because, like, she should have known better than, like, I don't know.
They were kids, sweetheart.
I used to be a kid, too.
Until you took an arrow to the knee.
So I took an arrow to the knee.
I'm glad we're still bringing up those jokes. This bastard's gonna be overpowered soon. So every 5 levels is an ability, which I think is similar to World 2. Something like that. Hi, I'm Gatomon. Gatomon is like the cutest Digimon and you won't change my mind. Do 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 do. I wish I knew. Oh my god, they do call it Tailmon, huh? They always have like different regional names. I also think it's really funny because it's like Nyaramon is a cat. Digivolves into Salamon, which is basically a dog. Back to Tailmon Gatomon, which is a cat. Into a busty angel woman. What is Digimon?
Game.
It's not just a game, my love.
Thanks.
Hello there.
That's funny, friend.
No World of Warcraft references. Into a giant fuzzy pink dragon. Yeah, I know! I call it like a cat dragon. Well, in most cases, it becomes that. But if you roll back a little bit and then find a Lady Devimon, then you have a Mastamon. So just another hot angel. Could you imagine if one day on a stream, my save file on this game gets corrupted and I have to start over again? Oh, spin the wheel! New team! Knowing my luck, I'd get the same one again.
Really?
Babe, would you stop saying that?
Oh.
Maybe it's just not literally up here, it's probably down. Ooh, are you happy now? I'm never happy. Now don't shoot me with that gun. Oh, you're just gonna punch me in the head. What, you didn't learn it yet? Just the white triangle thingies. Yeah, I know where that is. I don't know where that is. I bet I'm going the wrong way again and you're screaming. Oh. You jump down? Oh well, I am farming. I must be playing Stardew Valley if I'm farming so much. Haha! Ah. An interactable. There was another area, another ledge that had that too. Block! Come on. Piccolo would be so upset with you. You can't even dodge. Ah! Mina! You startled the heck out of me! Do you need more Naruto fillers? Hold on. I will... Here, let's give you most of Boruto. Here you go, here's your filler. I'm kidding, I don't know the series that well.
Yay! Bossy kid.
I kind of want to level up Patamon a little bit. But I don't know if I can kill anything in Anjumon. I wonder if Patamon's strong enough alone because it's spirit-based. Sorry, I'm getting comfortable. Because it's spirit-based, so even Patamon form could still work, but I don't. And I don't have a lot of faith. Because that Minotaur is gonna probably stretch Patamon open when it breeds. What are we talking about? Oh, good. I forgot to turn you back to Patamon. Oh well. You have been spared. With a Gaburimon, sorry. I thought it was a Goblinmon. I thought the green one was a Goblinmon. And then... No, that's correct, Gaburimon. And then the Goblinmon was the other greenish one. Or was it a brown one? I think it was the brown one. Sounds like I need more religion. Oh, right. Religion! Yeah, Patamon doesn't have any religion right now. Boom Bubble was like the only one. Religion!
Religion.
I think that's going to require 4 hits. I think I'm better off just like going to Patamon, risking the hit, and then hitting with a Boom Bubble. For PS1 graphics, this is a pretty sick transition. Alright, survive. You did what I asked. Hopefully this is enough. If this doesn't finish it off, I'll be upset. That's what I thought. Maybe not. Okay, so Probably should move it back to Patamon momentarily while we level up a little bit. But if I notice that I run into the... Yeah, they're basically equal, I guess. It's just like... In the series, they can't make up their mind which name they're going to use anyway, so like it wouldn't surprise me. What? Yes! I need Arena Cam. How can I do that? My webcam is used for tracking. I can't put you on camera. Don't look at me like that. I'm sorry. I know you want to be on camera. I know. You want to join my stream. I know. She is giving me the most attitude right now. Wait, they won't level up Angemon if Angemon's not active, right? I'm pretty sure that's the case. Oh, old one is an item. There it is. One sec. Back. The Ogremon, which is just a roided out Gobblemon Gaburimon. Yeah, you would think that it would be the next form. I think it could be. Digimon's weird. Yeah, I remember Ogremon. Also, do you know, if I need to have Angemon active for it to level up, or do the Digivolutions level up regardless? There's got to be something these others can equip. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of cycling. I could test it out. I will turn off Angemon for now and then see if there's an actual progression. I don't know if I have to digivolve it mid-combat for that to matter. There's always only ever one way to find that. I'll just stay here a minute. I wonder what that drops to. Did you test it out, or is that just like after you beat them? You should probably go down there. I'll do that after. Probably takes you to the beginning. You lucked out again, Patamon. It's a little better. Wow! You survived. You actually blocked. Imagine if I did a Misa thing and jumped right down. Like, let's find out where this goes. There's only one way to find out. And then I go all the way back. That's a very Misa thing to do. Act first, think later. I didn't check. Did it get experience? I think it did. I think it got experience without being active. I could check the stream and rewind it a little bit if I wanted to. But I'll just rely on everyone else. Also, would anyone even find it interesting if I played some sort of gacha game at some point? Like if I find one that seems kind of cute or interesting, like maybe do some polls on stream or something. I don't know. A lot of those have way too much tutorial, way too much story in your face, and you can't like just play the game and start doing the polls. Oh, well, I got one vote. That's good. Might be enough. I'll probably ask the same question to Discord. Because obviously I'm just going to do whatever the heck I want, but by default I think I wasn't going to do gacha stuff unless somebody had an interest. No, Angemon does not level. So you need to actually be in that form during the battle. As if it's a separate Digimon. But the past layers get the experience, I bet. So I wonder, if you have Magna Angemon, I think maybe the past ones would also level. That would make some semblance of sense. I just want to get an ability from Angemon, just one attack. Because that's like the whole point of Angemon or Patamon is the spells. Otherwise, they're entirely useless. Also, more things about me. I love dark eye makeup. Just random. Deep black mascara, black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, but not black lipstick. I don't look good in black lipstick. I've tried. I just don't have the skin tone for it, I guess. But I guess it just depends on which foundation I want to use on top of it. Or below it. Whatever. Which foundation I want to use in general. I end up using foundation that's like super, super chill and like doesn't change much on me. It's a very subtle difference. The only thing it doesn't cover is my, the bags under my eyes. That pops through everything I do. It's a little funny. It's either because I'm super tired or just German. Also, I don't know how interesting this is, but, no, never mind, I won't say that. I was gonna say my breast size. Not large, but you can see them. That's a very vague thing to say. I don't know if I could survive this. I might survive a single hit, but it was enough to just have Angemon out, so I'll probably just tag team. Let's tag team with the boys. Oops, I chose wrong. Oh well. I chose right. Never punished! Oh. I was expecting a little bit more deeper damage than that. Alright, quick, throw a Pokeball. Wait. A Digiball. Oh goodness, you are not taking this bear down. You're getting slaughtered by a rookie? Alright, just one more level there. Imagine if the level ups like healed you too. That would kind of suck because like it would remove all challenge. A floppy disk would make more sense. Because the Digimon games, those generally were like healing things, sort of. But like, it is a storage drive, so it would make sense to be a capture. Like, what if they did one that required a different medium of storage, like in real life? Like, a rookie Digimon would require like a floppy, and then a champion would require like I would say a compact disc, and then an ultimate would require like a flash drive or something, and then after that it's like a solid state drive, or I don't know. It'd be pretty silly. But eventually a quantum drive or whatever the heck. I don't know what they use. It's also silly because like in Digimon World 2, I mentioned in the other stream, is you throw toys at the Digimon. You like launch them out of a cannon from your little mech, and you just give them toys that they enjoy until the heart reaches a specific threshold to increase the chance, because I don't think it's 100%. You just have to keep giving them the toy until you see a giant dark pink heart, sort of. And then at the end of the battle, the last one that you... I think it's the last one that you defeat is the one that will stand up and try and join you. Air Blast. That doesn't seem very Angemon. Well, kinda. Okay. So now that I have a move... Heal? And then potentially heal? I don't think I need to heal Kuma. I think I'm fine. So who should I lead with then? Because if I lead with Angemon and just start using that attack, it probably would be the only time they can do that. But I could put Gaomon up to gauge the team, but I could also do that with Kuma, who can survive a nuclear blast. Hit the right button? I did not. So Kuma I'll put up front. Patamon will be the secondary when they're forced to retreat. Lead with your... Oh my god. What are you, Yugi's grandfather? The heart of the cards? So I'll start with Kuma to gauge the enemy's strength. Potentially kill. When they get forced death, because I won't be the one to swap. I'm not too 100% like focused on leveling them right now. I just want to beat the tamer. And then I'll pull out Patamon and start using those abilities, and then I can finish with Galmon or something. I could finish with Patamon, just as like a referee roar. I'll do that, so because we want more levels in Patamon than the others. Wait a minute. My alerts were paused, so I wouldn't have even known if anyone did anything today. I think we're fine. I don't think anyone followed or anything. Because I think, yeah, the counter would have said something too. Okay. You want to challenge me? I'm sorry, but I don't fight with the weak. But if you really wanna... Defeat Master Tyranno in Turno Valley first. Tyranno. Are you serious? Bro, I'm gonna push you off. I will push you off the ledge. right now, starting with your Agumon, you can go die. Oh, I thought it like literally teleported you, like you jumped off and then like got blacked out and went back to the beginning. That would have been fun. But you literally just go down the ledge. Oh dear, we can't believe I have to fight whatever that was. It's probably, I don't know if it's a Tyrannomon or whatever in that area. If you go Kumamon into Galmon, you continue to switch one for the other during attack before it brings out the selected one. I'll pretend my brain picked that up. I'm so sorry, I'm not smart right now. I'm a little tired. It's just funny because I used to be really smart, but like now I need energy to be that smart. Like I focus so much energy on thinking now that like once I'm tired, I'm done. I'm just done. Rena's been hanging out with me. She likes to be part of the stream. I probably should drink some water. There. I had some lovely water. Funny how much my voice changes when I do things like that. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be practicing my voice on it. I have to heighten it up a little bit. It's really difficult. Oh boy. The muscle control on like the femme voice is just so ridiculous. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta go all the way up left, I think. Oh, I know what you mean now. My brain picked up on it now. I saw that before. Rena, you're precious. Also, I might switch my model for Thursday stream. I might look a little different. I'm thinking I'll either go for the ponytail, one of my other succubus forms, or like something. Just do a little bit of fun shape-shifting tomorrow, perhaps. Because kitty form is not my main form, and I like to mention that sometimes, because that's all people really see, to be honest. I don't do a full stream in any other form, but like, it's just because I like being a kitty. Oh my god. The yawns are starting. Which means I'm gonna sleep good tonight. How do I go back down? How do I go back down? I don't know how to leave. You're fighting a druid in World of Warcraft. Good luck. Bear tanks cannot be taken down very easily. It's insane. I've been in retail, I've been seeing like guardian druids unkillable. It's absolute bonkers. Like, they get to like half health maybe, and then they activate like their frenzy or whatever it was called, and then all of a sudden like they're back to full again. Oh, I'm just heading. Is that where to go to that master person that the tamer's telling me to go? Because I couldn't fight them. I thought I could. Ah, okay. I just thought it was like up in that dangerous area where that Tyrannomon was. Now I gotta get you a new ability, Grizzy Gizzard. Hello, Rena. You're my good girl. Aha! That's what that was. Are you serious? I just got out of combat. Rena Lynn. Ah, she's a drama queen. She has a very special spot near her tail that if you like very lightly tug on her fur, she screams. Watch. Hi, Rena. Ow! She does not like it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I love you. And now she's cuddling me. This way? Ow! Hey, you little gremlin. You goofy goober. Yeah, you couldn't see me scratch my nose. It would have looked like I was picking it.
You were picking.
I was not picking my nose.
Funny penis.
No. I am not lost. I'm just exploring. Oh my god. I swear I'm gonna be level 20 by the time I get there. No, not really. 15 probably. Although. Another thing in World 2 is there is a level cap. So you have to DNA Digivolve, which is the reincarnation in that one. You don't do that other DNA Digivolve where you just like mash together in combat and then separate. Theirs is you're taking two Digimon and creating a child Digimon out of it. So like two parents into a new one, but the new one can raise their level higher and they get inherited abilities. But the downside is that means you have to keep catching more and more and more Digimon in that one. And so like you're caught in a loop where you have to keep DNA Digivolving to get ones with higher level cap to DNA Digivolve with those. It's like a reverse freaking whatever that tree is. Hey! Stop it. She's screaming at me. I still didn't finish my ramen. Is it still good? I didn't mean to do that.
Accessing Matrix. Save your game.
Did I even edit down these Digimon playthroughs? I wonder if anyone would find any value in watching the edited down version of these. Because Time Stranger was hard work, and I don't think that one is interesting enough as a YouTube video. in the way of I was playing anyway. Yeah, I don't think there's like technically fun enough moments for anyone to watch this, because it's not like a kind of game that has a full narrative in your face. It's just a lot of farming, which is exactly what happened in Time Stranger, which was part of the reason I didn't really want to edit it, is because like if you're cutting out all of the farming, that's like the whole video. What would be a really funny random stream is if I played NFL Street. That'd be really funny. Like, oh my god, you play that? And like, no, that's the funny part. I used to. It's even funnier because like I occasionally would play old sports games back then, because you know my brother and my stepbrother would like have all those football games or racing games and like bro games and stuff like that, and you know, they were there for me to play too. I was like, I could probably have some fun with this. Let's see what I can do. And I was like a manager on some of them, or like creating teams in another one. And sometimes it was fun, but most of it came from like really awesome music that I was learning for the first time. It's just like, this is not the way, is it? Hey, Rena, stop it! You're distracting. But yeah, there's like some sports games that have like more than just the sport. Yeah, there's like the really good music in those games though. Also, another fun fact, I used to also play a lot of Def Jam games. I played a lot of the first one, just I guess it's just Def Jam, the one that was like in LA or something, and then or something like that, and then the other Def Jam, which was Fight for New York, which had like really good design. They really upped it a bit. The character creator was a little bit better, but like it's better when I don't know, you can't really make a girl in those games, but the fighting was kind of cool. And then they made a Def Jam Icon, and I only rented that once, so I don't really remember it, other than it was like a DJ one. Rena! That's not the way to go. This is not the way to Zimbabwe. Pardon? The timing. Rena? Oh, when did I feed you last?
Like,
Like-
around like 3:30ish.
What time?
3 or 3:30ish.
Oh, we considered it 4, I think. She's mad at me, Rena, because like I bumped it up to 4 because it was like 3:50 or 55. Rena, you don't need infinite food. There's no cheat code for that. Sweetheart, you're on a diet. And this is not where I meant to go. Where is this at? What is this place?
Oh,
I don't want to risk it. I should be going up that way, but like I kind of just want to go down for a minute. I don't know why.
if I don't get
No, I don't. Actually. It's a Krabby. Oh my god, they copied Pokemon a long time ago. Yeah, it's after that place. Oh, is it? Okay. I wonder if there's an in over there. Or if there's an out. Or if they put them together, it's an in and out. Oh! Babe, I want burger!
for a burger.
I don't have money for burger. What? I got a text message from my brother. What is this? Oh, I see. Your face is in that direction. But I'm pretty sure that is up from here. Yeah, kind of. I was down here, but I got to the city from here before. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. There's a lot of stuff. East Station. Eats Rena Infinite Lich Jerky. Oh, what is she, an old god? She must devour. Ah, no, I did go here before. Yeah, you're right. So I don't want to go into the city, but I do want to heal. What kind of gender icon was that? I think Gatomon was up here. Now? Where was Gatomon? Gatomon! My love! Here, kitty kitty. You too, Rena. Rena Lynn. Rena Lynn. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna get a few of these. Oh god. They still don't have. Wait. Yeah, they still don't have just straight MP. So, the strength up, defense down, which would be kind of risky. This could work in theory for like Patamon or Angemon because they're focused more on spirit than anything else. So this would increase their survivability while also maintaining their damage output, since hitting with that staff does like no damage. Increased blast gauge. I think that's for the I forget what it's for. I don't know if that's like the bigger hitting moves or something like that. Don't they have like a limit break basically? Because that's what that little bar was or something. It's been so long since I played, so I wonder if I want to utilize field technology yet. Probably not. Wind would help Angemon. But I don't know. I think I should just stick with the items that I have and just call it a day. I'll just grab one of these. Sweetheart, I want to play Star Sand Island with you.
When?
I don't know, I wanted to today, but you weren't really doing much else.
What?
I had my game open earlier this morning. I had my world open for anyone that wanted to join.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't really mention I was busy. Last cage is the Bling Bling Sparkle Sparkle Bar. Oh, like a Mana Sparkle Bar. Hello, Kiwimon! I really need to explore some more Digimon and mess around. That's why, like, when I was playing Time Stranger, a part of me really just wanted to make a new save file. Because, like, all I did was do Angewomon and, like, Hot Digimon. Like, I want to do something more unique. I could do that in, like, Cyber Sleuth or something. Just, like, Hacker's Memory. What team did I have in Hackers? Now I don't recall. Kicking Forest. Isn't this where I was? Is this the way to it? Because this is where I went to on accident before, but I can probably go north maybe from here, or is it just from the prairie? Probably from here. Do they call it Kicking Forest because this is where they kick their children off of the cliff sides to make them tougher? Did I? Wait a minute, I got there on accident earlier, didn't I? I think I got here, or like in that place on accident, that's why it showed up on the map, I think. Thunder damage. Interesting. I should lead with my fire type since there's gonna be a lot of Woodmon and other natures. I didn't realize we got that level 5 and got that move. Ah, never mind, we got to 6 now. Ah. God, you know what I would really kill for on a stream? Playing a game that has, like, a capability for everyone that's, like, watching to join in and, like, play too. That'd be a lot of fun. Not Quiplash, but something like that, where people could just, like, join in and just, like, whatever. Forest there's a little question, you could do the kicking boost, kick trees to find cardmon. For a second, I thought you were joking, and then I'm like, oh. I think I saw a video about, getting certain cards. I don't know why I watch some of those videos. Like, when I'm not even playing a game, I'm just like, wow, this seems fascinating enough for me to watch. And then I learn things and forget them. That's the wrong button. Wrong menu. I want to lead with you for now. I'm almost level 10. Does that mean I get a new Digivolution? I'm pretty sure. I think it's per 5 levels. I'm assuming it stops at like 25 or 30 or whatever, whenever the, 5 is for the champion. I don't know if 10 is for the ultimate, but it might be just for a different branch. Like a tree. But it could be ultimate. I don't know how fast progression is in this game. So is this the fossil place? I did not look when I came. Because I came here before. Okay. All I had to remember was I was this place. I was just like thinking maybe I didn't go there yet because I was just finding these places on accident and almost dying. What is the point of up here? Random encounter? Maybe there's a special? Wait, maybe I should switch my team now because we're not in the nature area anymore. Definitely not in the nature area. That's a fire type. I don't have any water. This could still work. Booga booga booga! I wish it was the mirror shield face. Was the mirror shield the creepy one? Yeah, I think. Majora's Mask. Zelda. I was thinking of some face. I don't know if I have to double my attack. I could probably just keep hitting now. I can't believe an ultimate is like a pushover now. Gilmon's like so fast now. And evaded. Wow. That was... Remember when I panicked and died? YouTube Shorts remembers. TNT ball? I don't want to touch that. What is it? I'm sorry? It's just fire damage that you throw at an enemy, I'm assuming, then? Shoot the gun! Sorry, another World 2 reference. Where you can just, like, shoot Digimon with your mech in one of your guns. Oh! That didn't look like a bridge. I don't know. Sometimes these parallax, like, looking maps are very confusing for me. Doesn't that look like you can go that way? With, like, speed and strength, and then covering its resistances for the most part. Oh, the resistances are its weaknesses then, huh? Because I was like, the stats don't look that bad. What does it mean by covering weaknesses? That would make sense, because, like, it looked tanky, but it was getting hit hard. I think it was because they were hitting with an elemental attack. That was a fire attack, wasn't it? So maybe the regular attacks still count for some of these. What the heck? This one's like tough as I was gonna say tough as balls, but those aren't tough. Triggers look like you can run across that spine. Yeah. That's fine. Why don't you learn any attack moves when you level up? Dumb Misa moment. I was like, wait, why am I going here? Shouldn't I be going to fight that tamer I never fought? I forgot they told me to go here. Also, I like how they said, I'm weak. They're sitting there with, like, their rookies, and, like, mine are always, like, champion, at least. Oh, well, I guess they're rookies usually, but, like, I don't care. Should I go down? I'll try. That did nothing for me. That is just a shortcut. Really? It's a buff support type? I thought Patamon would be more like that. I did it again. Alright. I'll try this way. Ah, Airdramon! I think my Biyomon became that in World 2. Because I was trying to figure out how Digivolutions worked, and I was like, shouldn't it become Birdramon? But no, I forgot they have different results depending. How is that enough? Oh my god. You again! Okay, I'm gonna try this out for fun. Well, maybe I shouldn't risk that right now. I could probably do it when I really need to. I'm just gonna mess around and just DNA Digimon, like, hey, I'm gonna try this out, see what it looks like in how many years since I've done it. Because I didn't have these Digimon. I had the one with, one of the ones with Renamon. I don't remember what else I had. I'm pretty sure Airdramon's either wind or lightning. And yes, I read your last message. I was just silent about it. I read... At the moment, I read every message, just not aloud all the time. Another double guard? Oh, wait a minute. Who learned that one? Was it Grizzly? No? What? I'm confused. I didn't read that. Who learned double guard? I swear I saw something about double guard. I was like, but Gilmon already had it. I am so confused. I think you can now load double guard, meaning that if you do, you can use it with other forms, but at double the cost. Oh, like cross-class abilities kind of thing. I think this one's an ultimate, so maybe I should just fully heal real quick. It's not a mega. That's enough. So Dark Tyrannomon, I believe, because it specifies Dark Tyrannomon, it might be a Dark attribute, but is that a thing? Yeah, that's a thing in this. And that would be Kumamon's weakness, I think. So I don't want to lead with Kumamon. And I think Dark was its weak link. Okay, Gilmon. Okay, could do pretty well against Dark, but not Lightning. Oh! That might be for the best then. But this one uses air magic. Yellow. I haven't saved in a while. Should I level up a bit more? I'm sure I'm fine.
Ooh, a challenger.
Master Tyranno, fight with me.
Sure, I just ate, so I'm at full power.
What did you eat?
Our pizza came earlier. DoorDash goes pretty far.
Right on, this is to show how strong I am. Throws me off the edge.
You're pretty optimistic, kid, but it takes more than that to beat me.
Dark Tyrannomon's so cool looking now. So let me think about this. I could probably just double guard just in case, but it's probably a physical type, but let's see. I'll take a chance. Because maybe it would save my butt soon enough. Ah, fire move. So I was a little wrong. It could have more than one. Oh, that's not very fun. What kind of damage will this do? Ah! 0! This is not going well. I don't even think healing is a good idea right now. So let's do that thing. Whenever it happens. Oh! That was not a lot of damage for a DNA Digivolution. Hi, Vina Bear. Lightning won't do much to you, I'm sure. But you probably won't have a resistance much to it. Will a regular attack do any better? Oh my god, am I gonna lose here? That was less. Am I gonna lose here? Okay, how much damage did they do per turn? Yeah, even with healing items, I think I'm gonna lose here. Yeah, we're out of MP for that. I don't want to use a turn to switch Patamon in, because there will probably be one shot as soon as they come in. I wonder if this is salvageable. Maybe I can keep healing until they only use like a regular attack. I can keep healing until they use a normal attack, right? Okay. That seems promising. It's still not a lot of damage. That's a regular attack. But if they use that fire one, I'm doomed, right? So I could use this again, and that should bring me to full, and then if I can get to a point where the fire flash to control the sector move. Okay. I was gonna say, like, if I get to a point where Kumamon will not die from one of those fires, like maybe now I can. What was my plan there? Like more attacks, or what was I gonna think of doing there? Oh well. I'm just gonna keep healing and say screw it. Can't believe how hard this game is. Oh. Then fight until your last breath, Kumamon. Excuse me? Huh? I'll feed you after the stream, sweetheart. Not the fire. Meow. Meow. Am I giving off nervous meows now? Goodness. Come on, attack! Boom. It's gonna take like 2 more of those. I could do 1 before I have to heal again. Should I risk it for the biscuit? What? Hello? I almost pulled in Patamon without Edgemon. That would have been awful. Poor Patamon. Hopefully, goodbye. I don't think their wisdom's that high. Good. Sorry, Kumamon. Oh boy.
Holy crap, you did it.
Old Claw. Okay. I guess I didn't need the signature move after all. I got a little lucky. Merry Christmas! I wonder if anyone not paying attention to like the VOD or something, and they're like watching and they're like, wait, Christmas? Is that when this was? It was not. I just wanted your attention. I see. I will equip them with that then. Yes, my love. After I head back to the city, I will save, and then that'll be the end of the stream, and then I can feed the cat. Everyone's like, please don't reach the city. All Digimon come attack. Yeah, after the stream, I'm gonna lay down too, so that works out for everyone. I probably will snack in bed again. Because I didn't finish my ramen. All I had to eat today was a breakfast bowl, a salad, and a little bit of ramen. Maybe if I microwave it, I wonder if that'll be fine. Oh. All hands on deck. Stop Misa from getting back to the city. Hi, Woodmon. My whole reason for having Gilmon up in front was you, and then it changed since I went over there. And I don't really have any fire attacks anyway. God, I really want to play World 2 sometimes. I really want to get Digimon Time Stranger for Switch 2. It's so expensive. Because I want to like have a separate save file. Just play on that. In bed. But I have Cyber Sleuth, I can probably just... whatever, I don't know. I have a very needy cat right now. She's being so impatient. Oh my god, they really don't want me to end the stream, do they? Kiwimon! No, don't end the stream, please, Kiwi! What? Rena, you're making some weird noises. Baba Booey! You could probably tell that my energy level has, like, plummeted since the start of the stream. That's no thanks to the fact that I didn't, like, down my coffee right away. It was so gradual, it didn't really wake me up. I'm gonna heal, and then I'm gonna go save. Hi, welcome to my end. I'm Gatomon. Come back soon. Certainly. Anything for a kitty cat. Well, I'm not a kitty cat. I'll scratch your head off. What, mate? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I'm gonna double check something. What was the value of Piximon or the guy at the main city other than this just... So you can have extras? Is that what that means? Load technique. I see, so that's what that mechanic is. Rena! And then, yeah, there's not much I can do right now. I don't think the chart's really going to show me much else. Has thunder and wind punches. Well, that's good clarification, thank you. High defense. Oh, I'm good at healing.
Rena, get away.
So then, what was the clarification of this? Good at support techniques. Well, that explains that. Pushing on Digimon that you earn, you have new technique. You can earn Digimon? I might have done that a long time ago, but I really do not remember at all. Good to know. But I saved, which means I am going to be ending the stream now. So I really appreciate people that stuck around, and I appreciate anyone that viewed today. And to the VOD watchers, thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of YouTube subscribers. Not a lot, but like they're going up. So like I'm a little surprised about that. Because I don't do anything on YouTube. It's just shorts that I've been posting. So it was just a little surprising. Yeah, my next stream, Thursday, 2 days from now, will be a collab with a friend. You can check that out if you like Donkey Kong Country 3. It'll just be us playing that together, hopefully making progress, that or failing horribly and being sad or something. Who knows? People like, if you bring me such and such, give me that break. Oh! I did not know that. When am I going to use a different picture for the background?
Never.
No, I will switch it eventually. I just have to find a good one. one that's like more akin to Misa, I guess. But it's just really funny to have in the background. I don't know why. But yeah, again, thank you all. I hope you have a great night and see you Thursday, probably. But that's what I stream again. Just a friend collab and stuff. Bye! I'll give you up.